for this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. No, but in you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. No, but in you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. No, but in you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. pour this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. No but in you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you.
Relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Jan Cannon. JB with us shortly. I'm happy you guys could join us. You could be anywhere right now, but you're here with us, and I appreciate you. Give you guys a round of applause. Salute to Sauce the Prophet. Out here in these streets, Sauce been a member of the A1 Army for 6 months, man. I appreciate you. He also dropped that 1999 super chat. Let me see. Why is that not? There we go. So for the diesel, I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know. Well, it's supposed to let you know when I got new content coming out, but YouTube ain't doing a good job at that. YouTube is not doing a good job at that. They ain't said shit. Word one to anybody that I was live. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Rumble, they on it. Rumble did it like 10 minutes ago. Anyway, so check it. Got a couple stories we're going to touch on. We're going to touch on your girl Greta Thunberg, or however you say her name. She out here grifting again. Viral video surfaced of her, quote unquote, being hauled off by some authorities from a coal mine pit or some shit like that. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk a little bit about the Steven Crowder. Sound like Steven Crowder had a bit of I guess they saying he went nuclear today. We're going to touch on that because I'm interested to know, because I didn't really take a look at it for real, but I heard that he was calling people out without calling people out, which is interesting to me. I want to check that out. And then apparently, I think it's called We Firearms or some shit like that. They came out with like a 22 long rifle AR for kids, which I thought all 22 long rifles were technically kid guns, to be honest with you. They're fun. But I thought they came out with those specifically for kids anyway. So we're gonna get into that. Anyway, I think I hear Jay coming in now, so give us a minute. Let me see. Is that you, Jay?
Yes, sir.
All right. How you feeling?
Doing good. Oh, is the camera? Is my camera messing up?
Yeah, his camera not on.
Oh, the camera was messing up.
There you go, Jay Polon in the building. Everybody looking like John Stockton.
Salute. Looking like.
How was your day, yo?
Oh, man, a long one. Cause my daughter's got the COVID, so she's back there shaking.
Oh wow,
My
okay.
wife was asking me, what am I supposed to do about the shaky shakes?
Yeah,
And,
yo, that's that Omarion, yo. That Omarion give you the shakes.
Give you the shaky shake.
Yeah, boy, I was shaking. I was Harlem shaking out that bitch when I had it. I was in the bed. I just had to cover up, and then I turned the heat on real good. Also lukewarm baths because the shakes could be coming from the fever. Did she have a fever?
Oh yeah, here and there.
Yeah,
It comes
so
and goes. Mostly the headaches is what she's dealing with right now.
yeah, so try to keep all like anything inflammatory, like like pastas or breads and shit. Don't feed her none of that.
Yeah, we haven't given her none of
Yeah,
that.
hella water, hella Pedialyte. Try to put the onions in her socks. Like I said, that shit actually work. It sound crazy, but that shit work. But the shakes will go away. Like the shakes, when I experienced the shakes was on the tail end of having it.
Yeah.
But I was shaking in my boots, boy. I woke up the next morning though, bed was fucking soaked from all the sweat.
Oh no.
Yeah, but yeah. So
Man, I haven't had it yet. I don't want to. I don't want to mess with it, but shoot.
yeah, the Omarion, it sucked. Honestly, some people said, "Oh, it's the least worst one." Like shit, I had the first variant, which was supposed to be the worst.
Oh yeah,
And-
they're saying you still don't have the video up. My video on.
Oh shit, hold on. That's my fault, y'all. I'm sorry. Boom, there we
It's all
go.
good. I
There
don't
we go.
see
Like I
it
said,
on my
Jay looking like John Stockton. Got on the basketball
Yeah, you
jersey. There we go.
See, it's been a busy day for me, so.
Nah, I feel you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, just keep an eye on her. Like I said, bone broth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a little MCT oil in there or some coconut oil if you got some. A lot of water, some Pedialyte to keep her hydrated. Children's Tylenol if you got it. You know what I mean? Help with the headaches. The shakes, they just gonna happen.
Cassius Cam was saying about that snake juice thing. I tried that
Oh,
last night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Before bed,
mhm.
the baking soda and the iodine salt.
Yeah, the iodized salt, or sea salt is probably better than the iodized salt. But yeah, so baking soda, food. So when I do my snake juices, baking soda, sea salt, food grade Epsom salt, and potassium chloride. So I got all that in powder form.
Cool.
It's for hydration. You know what I mean? And if she don't like it, like usually when it's ice cold, it's tolerable. When it's lukewarm, that shit tastes like sweat. But but yeah, but if she can't deal, just some Pedialyte, water that Pedialyte down. You know what I mean? Or a little pinch of sea salt. All you just want to do is make sure that she's staying hydrated. She continues to keep peeing. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, but she'll be fine. How many days she had it?
I don't even know. What day is this now?
It's
What is this?
Tuesday now.
What's the Friday, Saturday, something like that, maybe.
Okay, yeah, she'll be over it soon. But yeah, it's stuff. Plus, it's a new variant out here too. They just keep creating shit, man. I'm telling you. We got Fuego over in the building that says, give her a little warm brain. How old is your daughter?
Well, she just turned 6, something like that.
She's too young. I think she's a little too young, but it do work.
Baby girl.
Little brandy with some hot tea. That'll knock it out of her too. That cure would ail you. But she's 6. I wouldn't say give your 6-year-old some some alcohol. I ain't going. I will never confirm or deny that my parents have given me some E&J with a little hot tea to help me kick a cold or the flu.
Yeah.
That has happened before. I was a teenager though at the time. But yeah, if she's running a fever, just keep breaking that fever. Keep putting her in a lukewarm shower. Let that water run over. She's not gonna like it. She's gonna cry, but it's gonna break the fever, and she'll be fine. You know what I mean? But you know.
Appreciate the chats too. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. We gotta keep the little lady in our prayers, man. Cause them schools is petri dishes, bro. They petri dishes. These kids, boy, they go to school, come back with some new shit. Fucking. Any cold is supercharged, bro. I'm afraid of getting sick from a kid more than catching the base.
You got your turmeric and all that.
Yeah,
Apple cider vinegar.
I got turmeric, I got apple cider vinegar. What I usually do, especially when I'm dieting, baking soda, 16 ounces of water, shot of apple cider vinegar, and a couple of shots of lemon juice. Mix that shit up. Pretty goddamn delicious, guys.
And that will also that lemon juice plus that baking soda, that's a good combination at nighttime for if you're prone to kidney stones.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the lemon juice, I had three times I had kidney stones, right? And the last time I was reeling over in a lot of pain, but I stuck to the home remedy, and I got into a whole lot of the lemon juice, and then I drank the lemon juice plus the baking soda down together, and in the morning I was good to go.
Yeah,
I didn't have no pain after that. It dissolved it completely. It didn't even flush out, so that's cool.
Not to mention, it's good for getting that digestion going at night.
Yeah,
also, if you want a nice little nighttime drink, some green tea, right? Green tea bag, some hot water, boiled on the stove, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take a little shot of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice, right? Mm-hmm. Or you can take a fresh squeezed orange or something like that. Put it inside of there with it. Mix it up real good. That shit tastes like apple. It tastes like apple cider. It's really damn delicious. Yeah, it's really good, and it helps you with that digestive health. Also, when I was doing keto, I was stagnant on my weight loss, and I started doing that at night, and that shit jumpstarted the weight loss again. You know what I mean? Getting all that.
Yeah, they said a lot of people lose weight. You lose weight. Excuse me. When you're taking that the lemon juice, take some lemons, slice them up, put them in your drink, and take that baking soda combination at nighttime and drink that down. They said you lose some weight on that.
Yeah, see what a lot of people don't know, especially black folks out here, right? And this goes for anybody, but especially black folks, because we suffer hard from hypertension and diabetes and shit like that, right? The food pyramid, the way they taught it to us, is fucking wrong. It's 1,000% wrong, right? The reason why you got diabetes is because you're eating too many carbohydrates and processed oils and shit like that, right? So carbohydrates, our bodies can't break it down, so it has to store it as sugar. Or, you know what I mean? It turns it into sugar, and then it stores it as a fat cell, right? So anytime you're eating like pasta, you're eating pizza and shit like that, that carbs, that bread gets broken down into sugar, and then it gets stored as fat. And and then eventually, if you keep doing that shit and you don't work that shit off, or you don't burn that shit off, you become your insulin sensitivity goes away, and you become insulin resistant, and that's when you become a diabetic, right? So when you cut those breads and shit out, and you start eating like lean meats, fruits, and vegetables, you'd be amazed how you feel. Your testosterone and your growth hormone go through the roof, especially when you start working out and eating like that. You start feeling like fucking Superman after a week or two. Your brain start firing on all 4 cylinders and all of that stuff, man. You gotta watch what you eat, because the shit they were teaching us in school, it jack you up, man. You gotta eat like your great granddaddy did. You know what I mean? You gotta get yourself a nice steak and some eggs, some liver and onions. You know what I mean? I love liver and onions. I eat heart. I eat beef heart. That shit is delicious. And not to mention, guys, it's cheap, right? All these high beef prices out here in these streets. You get a nice grass-fed beef heart. I use a spot called Wild Fork. You get a nice grass-fed beef heart for like $3, right? Yeah, it's like 2 pounds. It's like 2 pounds, and you can tell the
meat packing place here, and we would have the big size cases come in of those beef hearts by the just tons of it.
Yeah, and then like when you can tell it's a good grass-fed beef heart, because for one of the dark red that the heart is, and it's not a lot of fat on the heart. Now, like those, the hearts coming from like the factories, you see a whole bunch of fat and shit. The heart is huge. This one is just a decent sized heart. And honestly, you chop that shit up right, you get a little marinade, like some teriyaki sauce. Throw a little bit of that Tony Chachere's in there with it. A little sea salt, a little pepper. I like to use and then I like squeeze an orange in there and drop a couple orange peels in there with it. Seal that shit up, let it sit for like 30 or 40 minutes. Or if I'm feeling real sexy, overnight. Come back out, especially in the summertime, throw them on some skewers with some onions. Cook them bad boys up on the skewer. It tastes like a fillet. It's delicious, man. Beef heart, I'm telling you guys, you wouldn't even know. Liver, I know, I understand liver, and I think liver is great. If you cook liver right, it's fucking delicious. Liver and onions, but it's an acquired taste for a lot of people. They don't like that. I guess, like, to me, like, liver got a kind of a sweet taste in my opinion, but some people don't like the gritty taste to it. But also, I'm eating grass-fed liver. I'm not eating the liver from like Walmart and shit like that. Again, Wild Fork grass-fed liver is $2 for like 2 pounds of this shit. You can stock up on that shit. I got a bunch of that shit in my deep freezer with some chicken quarters. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, you gotta start treating your body good. You know, I had a guy that I was working with, and he was a young guy. He was like 26 or 27, had high blood pressure. Right? He looked seemingly healthy, but he said he went to the doctor and was like, "Yo, they saying I got high blood pressure." And
wow,
I'm like, "How?" He's like, "I don't know. They said I'm taking too much salt," and I'm seeing what he eating, and I'm like, "Nah, bro, you need to cut out on them fucking chicken boxes." All right? He's like, "No, they saying it's the salt." I said, "Yo, I'm telling you, it's not the salt." I said, so he says, I'm gonna cut back on the salt. So he cut back on the salt, but still eating the chicken boxes though, right? So he went back to the doctor like a month later. His blood pressure's still high. He's like, "Yo, cut out the salt." I said, "Yo, you eating them chicken boxes, bro." I said, "I'm telling you," I said, "cut out the chicken boxes and add the salt back," right? I said, "But healthy salt, sea salt." He cut out the chicken boxes and still cut the salt out. Went back to the doctor. Blood pressure still through the roof, right? I said, "You're not listening, yo. Cut the chicken boxes out. Cut the carbs and shit out. Add your salt back to your diet." He finally did the shit. He go back to the doctor. Blood pressure is normal.
Wow.
It's like, what'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? You know what I mean?
Did you try that, what they call a snake diet? Did you see that?
Oh,
That was
yeah.
keto too,
So,
right?
yeah, that dude's funny. So I found him in... So when I found keto, right, I was actually looking up Dr. Sabi with his electric plants and shit like that.
Oh,
and somehow I went down this rabbit hole and I found keto.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, that's a healthy in between for me. But then I also found the dude with the snake juice diet. And he was like, "Hey, fatty, you know why you're fat?" Like, he was just crazy with I liked him though. But he was saying, he's right. He's like, "You want to lose weight, then stop fucking eating. Just stop eating." Right. And he had a point because honestly, right before the advent of refrigerators and stuff, we wasn't eating like that. And we, believe it or not, we're made to fast, right? We can fast for days. You know what I mean? As long as we got some water and some salt, we can fast for a very long time, right? Say for me, right? I'm 310 pounds, right? I'm probably about 20% body fat or something like that, maybe a little bit more. My fat ass can stand and not eat for a week or two, right? My body will feed on the fat that I already have on it before it starts to go into the muscle, right? Back in the day, you see these hunter-gatherers out in Africa and you know, the Eskimos, the Inuits, I don't want to offend nobody, in Alaska and shit, right?
Yeah.
They're hunter-gatherers. A lot of these places like, yo, if we don't catch our food, we ain't eating tonight. We're going to be eating some banana tree leaves or some shit. If we don't catch something. So when you see those hunter-gatherer like tribes and shit like that, they might fast for 3 or 4 days because they ain't caught no food, right? Or they might eat some plants or some shit like that, but their caloric intake is really low sometimes because they got to catch their food to eat it, right? But the human body's made to fast, right? And a lot of people don't understand that, especially big people, right? Heavy people, fat people, goddamn it. You can stand and not eat. You might get that little rumbling in your tummy, but if you ignore it, it goes away. Your body, what'll happen is your body will be like, all right, fuck it. We got all this fat around us. We just gonna start eating this. And next thing you know, you losing weight. That's what keto is. So keto, what it does is it tricks your body into burning fat instead of sugar. So instead of becoming a sugar burn, like you ever see at the marathon runners, they be drinking those gels and shit like that, and sugar gels.
Oh yeah.
If you can get your body to eat or to burn, like switch over to burning, like using fat as energy, you burn the fat in your body 24/7, because even when you're sleeping, your body's just eating away at the fat, right? And then you eat when you're hungry. Simple as that. So that's why you see a lot of these diets where it's like the 1 meal a day diet or the intermittent fast and shit. That shit actually is a thing. It works, especially when you eat in conjunction with cutting out the shit that's making you fat. right? So like the Whole30 diet. I'm a big proponent of Whole30 as well because Whole30 is a good diagnostic for losing weight. Whole30, you just cut everything out and then you start after 30 days, you start gradually introducing shit back into your diet. And then whatever affects you, whatever make you break out or make your period heavy or make your piss stink or whatever, you know, you like, all right, well, I shouldn't be eating this. And then you steer away from that stuff. Like for me, my body thrives on, believe it or not, like beef and pork. Chicken, not so much. Right? Chicken, not so much. Also, like with carnivore, I can do carnivore, but I feel weird after a while. But when I add like some spinach or something into it, boom, I feel like Superman again. So I'll do carnivore to an extent where carnivore is all you're doing is eating like protein. So like steak and eggs, shit like that, right? Just animal fats and meats. But when I add like some spinach to my diet every so often, I feel good. You know what I mean? Hella water, stuff like that. So that's what I'm back on now to get my shit together. Because I'm not coming to Hotep weekend out of shape again. Black Mountain and fucking Cam been fucking killing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're on the carnivore kind of diet though, right?
Yeah, they just started trying the carnivore diet. It works, yo. It's a fucking fantastic diet. Me, I can do it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I gotta add some kind of vegetable back, right? Okay. Or I gotta do 1 meal a day when I do the carnivore diet. And I gotta cut back my intake on it. So if I do 1 meal a day on the carnivore, it's gotta be like 8 ounces, and that's it. I can't go no higher than that, or else I feel like shit. But it's a great diet and it does work. And Cam and Trey and them, they seeing the results from being on that diet. It's a fucking great diet because it's making that growth hormone spike. But that growth hormone spike, and they're gonna grow that muscle like that. You know, Jimmy Doss is killing the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jimmy Doss came in there fit at Hotep Con. You know what I mean? I got to get my shit together. I'm not coming back to Hotep Con out of shape. That shit ain't happening. But yeah, guys, you gotta treat your body right. Fuego say Miracle of Fasting written by Patricia Bragg of Bragg's Apple Cider Vinegar fame. Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah, the Apple Cider Vinegar book.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also Maria Emmerich. Check her out. Right. Yeah, Dr. Terry Walls. Check her out. Abel James. The Wild Diet. He's awesome. Abel James is fantastic. That's where like I found him, and that's when I started doing. That's what it was. I found Abel James with his Wild Diet, and I did that first. I knocked off like 40 pounds in 30 days, and got strong as shit. Then I went into the keto stuff, and then I got even stronger, and I dropped more weight, and I started getting cut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Then I found the carnivore, but it all works. But the key to it was cutting out my sugars and cutting out my carbohydrates. Once I did that, bro, it was off to the races at that point. So people out there struggling with losing weight, cut out the cakes and the pies, cut out the pizzas, cut out the sodas. If you want a soda, and I don't recommend you drink them all the time, the zero sugar stuff, it doesn't spike my insulin. I know when I drank one like the Coke Zero or the Pepsi Zero or whatever, or the Peaks Gold Zero Tea, I drank it, I test my blood sugar an hour later, nothing, didn't spike my sugar. I wouldn't say drink it all the time, but if you want to drink it with a meal every now and again, go for that shit. You know what I mean? So this just, get with it, man. This, like I said, the whole key to it is cutting out those carbs and sugars. So if you take the food pyramid and flip it upside down, that's how it's supposed to be. Your fats and shit should be your base. Your carbs and your breads and shit should be very, very fucking minimal. And when I say minimal, I'm talking about, according to keto, 25 to 28 grams a day. And that's it. So that's been your house minute.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's Hotep over here, right?
Yeah, man.
It's a part of it. I just started taking this elderberry. Have you messed with that too? The elderberry supplement?
I got elderberry supplements here. My sister swear by that shit too. She the one that put me on with it.
It's supposed to improve your immune system too, and it's supposed to be a good counter for against the Yamin if you. Yeah,
my sister put me on with it. And I used to drink 3,000 milligrams of fucking Emergency a day to keep my shit together. But yeah, my sister's like, yo, you gotta get this elderberry shit, yo. This shit do alright. You know what I mean?
It makes you feel good. I've been taking it morning and night, and It's been it feels pretty good. I can feel a little bit of a boost out of it.
Yeah, my kids take it too.
Do they?
Yeah.
So they got the kids gummies.
Yeah, they got the
for them,
gummies.
probably.
Yeah. Sauce says apple cider vinegar, a
Yeah.
good fat burner. Yeah, bro, it definitely is. Yeah.
Well, that stuff tastes horrid, but it's good.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
good
why I got
for you.
that's why I got diluted in water with the lemon juice. I can't do a shot, yo.
The lemon juice, and you know what? I put mine in lemon juice and Sprite.
That's
I
not.
mix mine in I mix mine in lemon juice and Sprite with the apple cider vinegar. Only way I can take it down.
Yo, I'm telling you, just try this, yo. Water, 16 ounces, a shot glass, not even a shot glass, a half of a shot glass of apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and baking soda. I guarantee you a better deal. I guarantee
With the
it.
baking soda? I
Yeah,
hadn't tried
just a
that.
little
I
pinch.
haven't tried that.
Just
But
a
that's
pinch.
at nighttime though, right?
Or in the morning, it doesn't matter, but a pinch. Make sure it's
Right.
just a pinch of baking soda, yo. When I say a pinch, I mean literally a pinch of that shit, because this shit like a fucking science experiment, like a fucking volcano exploding if you do too much. But it makes it taste like kombucha a little bit, and it's not as harsh. So
Remember we were talking with Insight. Insight is always talking about kombucha, isn't he?
yeah, but he got that cosmic shit. His shit make you go to another universe for a couple of hours before you come back. I want some, goddamn it. I want some of that shit. Whatever he got, I want that shit. This motherfucker done made some legal peyote in his fucking kitchen. That's just kombucha from fucking fungus. Emmanuel Presley said, "Can about to start selling Master Focus." Oh, the review's coming soon. I've been taking Master Focus. I've already been taking Master Focus. I got my bottle, and I've been taking it, and I do see I do see some results from it. But I know that I'll see better results now that my diet's changed. So I definitely want to see how this Master Focus works in conjunction with my diet. I'm probably fucking around sound like I'm on cocaine on the fucking show later.
Does it have that ashwagandha or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Does it have that in there?
Yeah, it's got ashwagandha in it. Yep. Lion's
Does it
mane
help-
mushroom is in
help
it.
with your mood,
Ginkgo, got the ginkgo biloba in it. Yep. Emmanuel gonna say liver and pause on the liver and onions, y'all. Liver and onions is good, bruh. Yo said can in low key country. So this how I got on the liver and onions kick. I had the first time I ever had liver and onions was when I was 11. So when I was 11, I used to go work for my grandfather. He had like little properties around Baltimore and shit, but he lived like in like the county, in like Anne Arundel County, like in the country a little bit. But he from South Carolina, and his girlfriend at the time, was from South Carolina, so she would be in there. And my grandfather was on that 1 meal a day shit before 1 meal a day shit was a thing. That's what he would do. That's all he would do, right? We would get up at like 5 in the morning. We would start working around 2:30, 3 o'clock. We hit the Horn and Horn or whatever buffet we was going to at the time. Eat real good at the buffet. That's all. And then that was it. That was it for the day. That was it. My grandfather was on that 1 meal a day shit before it was a thing. But anyway, so his girlfriend, she cooked his lunch one time. And I thought it was steak. I didn't know. I'm sitting there going to town on that shit. And I'm like, this is good, but it tasted a little different from steak. So she was like, that's liver and onions, baby. And I was like, liver and onions. And at first I wanted to be like, ugh. And I was like, nah, this shit delicious. Can I have some more, please?
Yeah.
I was fucking that liver and onions up. That's when I started liking liver and onions, yo. That shit was delicious. And she was frying that shit. She was deep frying that liver. That shit was fucking great. It was like country fried steak, but it wasn't country fried steak.
It reminded me of that scene in that movie Funny Farm with Chevy Chase. Do you remember that movie? He went to the restaurant and he went to town on a plate. And he was like, these meatballs are real good. And they were like, nah, that's not meatballs. Those are just balls. He was like, what? You ever see that?
No, I didn't see that. What's the movie called?
Funny Farm.
Funny
with Chevy
Farm.
Chase.
I'm
It
about
was
to
back
hit.
when, when he kept coming out with those vacation movies.
Oh,
He had
okay.
one funny movie called Funny Farm come through.
I'm gonna have to go watch that. So I say cow tongue. I heard cow tongue is good. I haven't tried it yet though. I heard cow tongue is good. I haven't had the courage to try the cow tongue yet. He said beef cheek. I don't know. I haven't had that either. But I heard cow. They said like I forgot. Like they use something for like some Mexican dish. I forgot what it is. It's like shaved. It might be shaved cheek or some shit on neck or some shit. I don't know what that's what it is. Man gonna say liver tastes like new rims. but yeah, it's great for you. So like beef heart and like the liver and shit, it's got all the vitamins you need. It's a superfood. Like all of the vegetables that you eat to get all these certain vitamins and shit, those organs have it already. So like even if you just ate those organs, you're getting like all of the vitamin A, B, and C. just from those not to mention the protein, just from those organ meats.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So got Big Said in the building. What's up, Big Said? Says they have apple cider vinegar, apple cider gummies too. Yeah, they do. It's one that I used to, they do. There's one that I used to give my kids. I wanted them to take it. They wasn't taking the shot. Damn, I'll send it to you. I can't remember the name of it. It's actually it's really good sourced, right? Because you like it's gonna have a bunch of sugar in it. But this one was like, it was one that like a lot of my friends was like, yo, this is the one you want to take. Back when I was doing like CrossFit and strongman, like this don't got a bunch of bullshit in it, and it don't taste half bad. I'll find it and tell you, but yeah, the gummies they go hard too. They said if you know what the gummies is called, let me know. I can't remember what them shits is called. Shout out to Big Said. That's my sister husband. Let me see. Protocol in the building. What's going on, Protocol? He said I'm country as hell. I don't eat liver and onions. Yo, barbacoa, is that what it is? Barbacoa, is that what have like the beef cheek or whatever in it or whatever? So I do like okra. I like fried okra with like I don't know, like maybe some turkey wings or some kind of chicken or some kind of like chicken wing or something. I do that sometimes.
My.
What did he say? Cow tongue tastes 1 billion times better live. What? Oh, liver. He said cow tongue tastes 1 billion times better than liver. I'm gonna try it then. If you saying I like liver, and if you saying cow tongue tastes better than liver, I will. Thank you, said my man. Goalie, that's what it's called, goalie or golly. Yeah, okay. That's a good brand for apple cider vinegar gummies. You can get it to you and the kids. You ain't gotta worry about it, bro. You know what I mean? But I love the organ meats, man. Natasha says organ meats are definitely superfoods, especially raw. That's facts. But I ain't eating no raw organs. I ain't the liver king over this bitch. I ain't the liver king over that, man. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Anyway, enough of the fitness talk, man. What'd you say?
Oh, bro, I was just reading when he said he had some okra and some potatoes today.
Yo, okra's good, bro. I like some okra.
Yeah, same here. I like the okra.
Yeah, I do like some okra, man. I forgot who put me on with the okra. Okra good though.
Then they started off with you in grade school. In grade school, they used to serve us okra in the class all the time.
In grade school, we had
an
that
Oklahoma thing, maybe.
Yeah, because in grade school we had that prepackaged bullshit. They popped that shit in the microwave and then gave it to you. They was giving us fucking government mandated kid cuisines out this bitch. That's what we was getting. That's what we was getting. That's what we was getting, yo. That government mandated kid cuisine, bruh.
Thank you, Natasha. I need everyone to subscribe to my channel that hasn't already. Let me get my count.
That's right. Because we're gonna start taking.
Still stuck at 200 or whatever it is.
We're gonna start taking the Tuesday nights over to Jay's channel, so that's gonna be coming up soon. Because this originally started out on Jay's channel. It's just that the demand from the
NDI whatever thing.
It's such a pain in the tail. Now it actually works now with the new update. You good? Yeah. So I haven't had any. I got the new update and I haven't had any issues. So let me see where we at here. Where'd it go? Let's just do this. So guys, I was scrolling through the Twitterverse and they losing their mind, right? They losing their minds over this company who came out with the AR-15. This it's a 22 AR-15, right? That's all it is.
That's what you got your but you got a 22 though for your for your wife, for your
for the kids, and plus just for plinking. This shit is a whole lot of fun, bro. That shit is a whole lot of fun, bro. So check this out. This is from what is this? The New Republic, I think it's called. So here we go. Let's see. All right, it says a gun trade show is advertising the JR-15, an AR-15 rifle for kids. This is just weeks after 6-year-old shot his teacher. So somehow they're equating AR-15s to this 6-year-old shooting his teacher with a fucking handgun. Go figure, right? Anyway, Just weeks after a 6-year-old shot his teacher, a gun trade show in Las Vegas hosting a manufacturer promoting its JR-15, a child-sized AR-15 rifle. The JR-15 was first launched last year by gun manufacturer We1 Tactical. The launch sparked outrage as the company promoted the JV Death Machine, really, with cartoon skulls and crossbones stylized as boys and girls, right? The presumed boy skull had a blonde mohawk and green pacifier, while girl skull sported blonde pigtails and pink bows and a pink pacifier. Both cartoons had one eye patch with a rifle sight. That's kind of dope. Kind of dope. That's kind of dope. I don't know if I'd have used that. I kind of can see the outrage by, but I think that's the whole point of that. You know what I mean? Is to excite the left. The company's website from last year claimed that the JR-15, while smaller, operates just like mom and dad's gun. The site is also boasted swag for adults and young shooters that match the cartoonized promotional materials. The brand is meant to be edgy. The site read. Yeah, I can see that. All right, so check this out. Let's go here. All right, so look at this, right? All this is a fucking AR-15 that's chambered in .22 long rifle. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. It's an AR-15 chambered in .22 long rifle, guys. And if you don't know what .22 long rifle is, I'll show you. Where is it? Here we go. Isn't she cute? Look at this shit. It's the size of a fucking pill. You see it?
I'm waiting for it to come up my screen.
Oh, hold on. It should be in studio mode. Is it not showing? Hold on, bro. Let me help you.
Not yet. No, I'm in my. I'm watching.
Yeah,
I'm watching on YouTube. And I'm waiting for it to show up on my YouTube.
Go. Boom.
Oh, now I see everything.
Right. So that's it right there, guys. This little ass bullet. That's it. Right, this little. Not saying that you can't take a motherfucker out with this. You can. However, this is what you teach kids to shoot with for the most part. .22 long rifle. Okay. Now. AR-15, .22 long rifle, a 5.56 for AR-15, .22 long rifle. Okay. Now, shit, how I do this? Oh yeah, that's right. I ain't loaded this mag in a long time. It's a fun time right here, Jay. It's a fun time. All right. Now, the reason why you would make something like this is because it doesn't have the recoil that the full-size AR-15 has, even though the full-size AR-15 doesn't really have a lot of recoil. For a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old, this has fucking nothing. Nothing. It's like shooting a BB gun, right? Teach your kids responsible firearm ownership, being responsible with a firearm, accuracy for a fraction of the cost. You know how much this box cost me, Jay? This has 500 rounds in it. You know how much this box cost me?
What around?
Maybe $25.
That's it?
Maybe $25, bro. Which begs the question, in a zombie apocalypse, I want to know what you guys think. You know what? Let's do a poll. In a zombie apocalypse, right? Is a .22 long rifle enough to take out the zombies? Because you know you gotta hit them in the head, right? All right, I'm gonna ask you guys in the zombie apocalypse, right? And over on Rumble, put a 1 in the chat. In a zombie apocalypse, would a 22 long rifle be enough for a headshot to take a zombie out? Right? Cause I was thinking about that today. Like, yo, if a 22 long rifle would be enough for a headshot on a zombie, you could save so much money on ammo. You could save so much weight carrying 22 long rifle versus 9 or anything, right? Because 22, you just saw how small that shit is. I can carry a whole fucking case of that shit in a backpack and not be, you know what I mean, jacked up on it. But anyway, let's get back to the story.
For the zombies.
Right. So it says, our goal was to develop a shooting platform that was not only sized correctly and safe, but also looks, feels, and operates just like mom and dad's gun, right? So 16-inch barrel, no sight included. The magazine comes in 1, 5, and 10 rounds. So you're not getting, a 30-round magazine, although I'm pretty sure they offer that as well, maybe, right? But the goal is to promote good, safe shooting. So you only really, when you're teaching your kids to shoot, they don't need to shoot 30 rounds. You can teach them how to be accurate with 5, 10, 1 round. You know what I mean? Start with 1 round, move them up to 5, move them up to 10. When they get old enough and they outgrow the gun, now we can go to the fun stuff. You know what I mean? The weight is only 2 pounds. That's fucking light. My little 22 right here probably weighs like 2 or 3 pounds though. Okay. Is a polymer lower, polymer upper, standard Picatinny rail. It looks like it's got either a stainless steel barrel or what does it have on here? It's tamper resistant, so meaning you can't alter the gun, which is, I think that's a good idea. And it's got a regular ass steel barrel, like maybe it's stainless steel or it's just painted to be stainless steel. But I don't see a problem with this gun at all. But the left, they're losing their shit, bro.
Are they?
They losing their goddamn mind, bro. They're losing their mind. So let's see. The kids at Uvalde needed. This is from Marjorie Taylor Greene. Let's see what crazy shit she said. The kids at Uvalde needed JR-15s to defend themselves from the evil maniac that didn't care about laws. At least they could have defended themselves since no one else did. While their parents were held back by police, give the guns to the government and they'll protect you. I hear that. Let's see what they say.
She's too much, isn't she?
Yeah, she be extreme, bro. I get what she's saying though. I get what she's saying. Here we go, Michael Rappaport.
Lord have mercy on us.
This clown. Let's see what he's saying.
This dude back again?
Yeah, let's see what he's saying.
All right, Marjorie the Beast Taylor Greene just said that she knows for a fact that monkeypox.
Oh, he talking about that shit. I mean,
all right,
get out of here. Yo, Michael Rappaport is a clown, yo. Let's see. You're suggesting arming the same children who are still so young they have to use safety scissors in the classroom. I say this with all sincerity. What any literal F is wrong with the voters in your district? They really think she really means this, right? It's meant to be inflammatory. Anyway. See, the thing is, they're going crazy. They're going nuts over this. Oh my God, this is 6 days, or this is days after the 6-year-old he shot him with a handgun. Now, if we want to be honest about shit, handguns, they kill a whole lot more people than rifles, right? Handguns kill a whole lot more people than rifles. If we want to be honest about it, and look at how many handgun laws we got. Here in Maryland, I got to do a class just to own one, right? 4-hour class. If I want to carry one out in public, I got to do another 16-hour class, right? Then I got to put in this fucking thick-ass paperwork with the state police just to get the license to carry the shit that might take 90 days for them to get back to me. Shit, I'm still waiting on my DC. I just got approved for PA, right? Meanwhile, criminals don't give a shit. They ain't going to put no 7744R to go get a goddamn a handgun. They not doing no background checks for that shit. They gonna get that shit out the back of a trunk, and they gonna carry that shit whether the laws say they can or not. Only thing gun laws prevent is law-abiding citizens from defending themselves. Right? They want to call this shit an assault rifle. First off, AR-15s alone, they're not assault rifles. You know what assault rifle is? It's a fucking bullshit term. Period. Anything can be an assault weapon. Right? I said this before a couple of years ago. I said I could crack you over the head with a fucking broomstick. Now that broomstick's my assault weapon. Right? This shit's nonsense, guys. So check it, right? This is how stupid the left is. Okay? All right? Watch this. You guys see this, right? Because this is what they say was okay to carry, right? My hunting rifle, right? See that, Jay? My hunting rifle, right? Oh, this is okay to carry, right? Oh, this is fine. You go hunt a little rabbit, a little squirrel, right? Guess what this is chambered in? 22 long rifle, just like the AR-15 that they're showing on the screen here, right? But this is okay. Watch this. Look at the magazine. Is this motherfucker still okay? According to the left, yes. According to the left, yes. Because this gun doesn't have a pistol grip. It doesn't have an adjustable folding stock, right? It don't have any attachments on it. Meanwhile, I can knock a motherfucker in the head at 200 yards with this gun. This is a semi-automatic rifle, right? But the left say this is fine. Same gun. Okay. My little what is this? My little GSG, right? Little GSG 25, right? Or 22. Look at this. 22 long rifle, takes the same bullets, right? Can shoot the same distance. Still semi-automatic. Has the same capacity magazine. But this one, oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, no. This one is dangerous. This one is an assault rifle. Oh my God. They want you to think that this one and this one is two different guns considering the functionality of it. There is no difference in the functionality of it. For each trigger pull, one bullet comes out of these guns. They carry the same bullet, which is the 22 long rifle, as each other. This one might be a little more dangerous because I got a fucking what is this? A 3 to 6 scope on it. I can shoot a little further out than this one with a reflex sight. Right? But this one's fine because there's no pistol grip. There's no features on it. There's no muzzle shroud on it. But this one, oh my God, it's got Picatinny rails. And it's got an adjustable stock on the back and a pistol grip. These shits operate the same, is the exact same. Oh, this one's shorter. Okay. Let's make it a little longer. Now they're the same, oh, damn near the same size. Now they're damn near the same size. They're losing their mind, bro. But they want you to think, they want you to be as dumb as they are. So either they're being intellectually lazy and dishonest, or they genuinely don't know shit about firearms.
Good point.
Now,
Which is it though?
This gun here,
Yeah.
same as the two guns I just showed you. Operate the same way the two guns I just showed you. For every trigger pull is one bullet leaving. This one has less of a capacity because it can only go up to 10 rounds. Right? Put a little optic on it. It can hit out to 200 yards, I'm pretty sure, with a 16-inch barrel. Same bullet. Operates the exact same. But the left wants you to think, right, The left wants you to think that your child is going to get a hand on this gun and go out here and commit some bullshit, right? The whole point of this gun is for you to teach your kids proper gun handling, proper gun etiquette, marksmanship, and responsibility with a firearm. That's what this gun is for. This ain't the first 22 long rifle AR-15. They just made it smaller than the normal AR-15. Slightly smaller, because it's still got a 16-inch barrel on it, right? They just made it smaller for little hands to operate, which honestly, I guarantee if I got it in my hand, it probably wouldn't be that much smaller. I don't see it being that much smaller. 30.78 inches. It's got to be like maybe an inch or two off, maybe, right? Because even like your 6-year-old daughter could handle this gun here, right? This is a normal AR-15. It just has a bigger bullet. That's it, slightly bigger bullet. So these people are losing it, guys. They're crazy. You know what else operates just like mom and dad's gun? Let me show you what operates just like mom and dad's AR. Look at this. Oh, that shit's sexy, ain't it? Look at this, Jay. You hear that?
Yeah.
All right. Adjustable. Oh, damn, I'm gonna pull the whole goddamn stock off. Adjustable folding stock. Adjustable folding stock. Look at this shit. God damn. Operates just like mom and dad's AR-15. You know what this is?
22?
It's a fucking BB gun, Jay. It's a
BB gun.
It's a fucking BB gun. It's an AR BB gun. That's all this is. Fucking airsoft gun. That's it. Functions, got a bolt, fake bolt. Right? It's probably about the same size as the gun they advertising here. Looks dangerous. Oh my God, right? Mind you guys, you see this shit? Look at the front of it. Y'all see any orange on that shit? Because people always want to say, like, I say Tamir Rice, God rest his soul. The kid, it was a bad set of circumstances for him losing his life. However, you see this gun, right? Jay, could you tell this gun from a fake gun, from a toy gun? Could you tell that this is a fucking BB gun?
Not offhand, no.
Not offhand. So imagine a police officer pulling up to the scene and I got this shit pointed at somebody. They gonna lay me the fuck out because this shit like a real gun.
Right.
But I digress. This shit's a fucking BB gun, bro. It's a fucking airsoft rifle. That's it.
Yeah.
Fucking Sheila Jackson Lee see this shit, she might piss her pants and say, "Oh, no kid needs an assault BB gun. No kid." They try to ban airsoft, bro. That's next. They gonna try and ban airsoft.
Really? You can get the airsofts over there at the what's that spot? Dick's?
Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sports Authority sell it. Airsoft, Airsoft Warehouse. They all carry it. But hold on, Jay. I'm gonna let you take it for a minute. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna tell. What's good, chat? What's good, people? I'm not an expert on any weaponry like Canon Hotep is. I always defer over to Canon whenever it comes to things of that nature, especially when the zombie apocalypse hits. We all need to go hide out at Canon's house. That'll be what's up. But no, I don't understand what they're talking about when they get into it with the 22 and everything else like that. They're really just looking at the visual of it. And I think that's entirely what tonight's point is too, is that you need to understand beyond the abstract and go beyond the visual dynamics of things and look at things for their functionality and their true intent or true purpose. And I know Cannon and I spoke about this in depth in one of our past streams when we were speaking about the need to see more awareness here in America, of course, about safety and about our guns and 2A rights. And that's also why we've seen Cannon take this topic to other streams, such as the stream that Cannon's usually on also is what's the name of that stream you go on sometimes? The council
future
conflict.
Future conflict, yeah.
Right. So I was just saying that, it's about functionality, and it's about the reality versus the visualization that people are hung up on, and there needs to be more of awareness and more of an understanding of gun safety and of the Second Amendment as it applies to these things, and rather than just deferring to these individuals on Twitter who are either using hyperbole in order to describe these weapons or fear tactics in order to describe them, and look at the actual true functionality of the weapons and their intention, or as we see them also just as tools. These are just what they are, as tools, and a tool for protection or a tool for feeding your family. And that's something that isn't being discussed on their side, because they're more prone to respond, and their activity is negative in their response, because it's a gut. It's their way of jumping to conclusions on things that they don't fully understand.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, so, and sometimes I don't even know if it's so with like the legislators or lawmakers, right? I don't think that they're that dumb. I think they literally do it on purpose. I think they know the difference, but they have such an agenda that they got to push, that they want, like you said, the willfully ignorant to believe it, right? So for example, right, I went to a gun range, outdoor gun range, right? And I took my AR out there. Now this kid, he thought it was cool, right? This kid thought it was cool, which was fine.
Sure.
But his dad was like, "It's no." What did he say? So his son had a Chiappa. It's this brand called a Chiappa. It looked like an M1, right? Like a Garand, right? So I thought it was dope, but it was a 9mm. I thought it was really cool. So I was like, "Oh, that's a really cool gun." His dad's like, "Yeah, he bought it with his own money, and I'm proud of him." Blah 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 blah. Right? Well, he raised the money. His dad got it. So that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I like that gun. I did. I genuinely liked it. So then I unpacked my stuff and I started shooting. I had my AR and I do some target practice. And the dad went from being all friendly to like they moved like 3 bays down because I'm shooting an AR, and he was like, it's never a reason for you to have one of those, son, or some shit he said to his son or whatever. And the son was just looking like, that's fucking cool, right? Because the son wanted to shoot the gun, and I didn't have a problem with it, but I looked at his dad like, that's up to your dad. And he's like, no,
Yeah.
Now I heard the dad say it like when he was moving down to the thing. And I was like, Jesus Christ! So you let your son shoot this 9mm, which is a bigger bullet than the fucking AR round, out of a semi-automatic M1 Garand, but you think that your son's 9mm M1 Garand is that much different from my AR-15?
That's the Lee Harvey Oswald joint, isn't it? What I would have said.
Lee Harvey
be careful
probably
with that. That takes out presidents. Goodness.
This is more like the Lee Harvey right here. This is more like the Lee Harvey right here. I just like doing this. I just like doing that.
Cranking it up.
The bolt action. Love a good bolt action. But yeah, I'm just like, geez, I'm like, why? Like, I didn't understand it. Like, so let me get this right. Your son doesn't have a pistol grip on his gun, and he can't put attachments like a flashlight or a fucking optic. My gun's more scarier than your son's 9mm. Your son couldn't take that same 9mm and go do some fucking crazy shit with it. I just be laughing because the cognitive dissonance with people is like ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, And the thing is that you want your kid to get into shooting, right? The fuck I'm gonna give him some bullshit for? Like, let him have something that's cool, it operates similar to yours or whatever. Because that's a lot of kids, like especially young boys, right, and some young girls. They want to take up shooting sports or hunting and stuff because they want to shoot what mommy and daddy got, right? They want to look cool like mom and dad. So why not let them get that, right? Now, are there other options? Yes. Like I just showed you. I showed you an airsoft pistol that operates and functions just like the real thing, right?
Yeah.
Operates and functions just like the real thing. Shoots, has a little bit of recoil, has about the same recoil as a 22 long rifle AR. Right? It's a little lighter. It's probably about the same as that gun we just showed on the thing. When the kid turns 8 or 9, then yeah, 22 long rifle AR-15. Let him shoot that. Get the hang of it. Then I would say when they get into like middle school, okay, let them shoot the real thing. Let them shoot the AR-15 with the 5.56 or the 223. But by that time, you've already instilled proper gun handling, the do's and don'ts of handling a gun, right? You've already instilled the good marksmanship, the trigger discipline. You already instilled that in your kid before they get to the big leagues, right? So like, for example, you see the handguns up top? My daughter, I gotta clean up my office. This is what she gets to shoot. It looks cool. It looks like some 007 shit.
It's out of screen, I think. There you go.
Like some 007 shit, right? It's a little Ruger 22. It's a little 22. Take the same bullets that the other guns that I just showed you take. Semi-automatic. No recoil. And she learns with this first before she can go to 9mm and stuff like that. This right here. No recoil. Less scary. Looks super dope. Looks cool in Instagram pictures if she decided to do an Instagram picture with it or some shit like that, right?
Instagram pictures.
I mean, like, it's a cool little gun. But you work your kids up to those other things. But the fact is they think that they want you to think that the minute your kid gets a sporting rifle, I'll say, is what they technically are, in their hands, they're immediately going to turn into these fucking menace to society. That's what they want you to think. They want you to think that your kids are going to turn into these crazy little menaces to society, and that the minute they put that gun in their hands, it's going to put on a whole persona. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. What up, Iron Man? We got Iron Man in the building over on Rumble. He says, riding the metro in LA is the zombie apocalypse.
Is that right?
Oh, man. Let me see. My Rumble. Let me see.
It's down?
No. Rumble's up. But they saying, I had to stop there real quick. Let me see. So look.
What's up?
I don't know if y'all can see that. It might white out. Shit. So you see this little white bar?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
It says go to live chat right there on the app of the phone. So I can click that, and now I can see the live chat.
At Rumble?
Yeah. So a lot of people say, I don't know if it's maybe iPhone has it and maybe Android don't have the live chat feature on it. I'm wondering if that's the case.
I guess a lot of people said that they can't do the chat
Right,
thing.
yeah, that's why I didn't
on
understand.
the computer.
Right, except for on the computer. So my iPhone has the live chat feature on it. Maybe it's just Androids. Maybe Androids don't have the live chat feature. That's crazy. That's interesting. I wonder why not. Rumble fixed that shit. Anyway, we got 27 in the building over on Rumble. We got 22 in the building on YouTube. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon, or let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we are live. I appreciate that. If you want to donate to the channel, Rumble Rants, Super Chats, they're always welcome. Or you can donate directly to my Cash App, $Canon Hotep. Every last bit of money goes back into the stream. So, and it helps to keep bringing good content out. So anyway. So check it, right? Did you see the video that I posted that I did last night on Rumble? When we went to Rumble, did you see the video that I did in the very beginning?
Oh, when the one was starting? I don't know. I didn't get to see it. No. Go ahead. What was that?
Y'all been killing water. So I'll play it in a second. Matter of fact, I'll save this story for Rumble.
Okay.
All right, now. So Hotep Jesus posted this today. I thought this was hilarious. This is about 7-8 hours ago. The face you make when you're about to go viral again. So,
okay. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Whenever they were. Is that Greta?
Yeah, that's Greta Thunberg. So apparently, allegedly, she was at some Let me see if I can't find it. She was at some protest over some coal mine, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah. So the word staged was trending because everybody's like, yo, this shit is 100% staged. Cause you could tell because she's sitting there smiling and shit. Let's see.
He's out here doing the Rothschilds' work.
Oh, you already know. She's like, now that asshole Andrew Tate's out the way. Let me see. So check this shit out. So it says Greta literally staged being arrested. Look at this shit.
Oh.
Look at this shit. Right. So the picture we saw was what Hotep Jesus showed us. Her being carried out of this protest. Meanwhile, the whoever the police are, they're posing with her as they hold her like she's been arrested. Look at this shit.
She's still tiny like that.
She 20 years old.
She is.
Yeah.
But she looked like a little kid. She like 4 feet tall, isn't she?
Yeah, probably.
Next to those polizei.
Look at this. Look. Now they walk her off.
This reminds me of remember when they were at the border and they were doing all those staged photo shoots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So that one point, now at that one point at the border, I don't know, did we discussed it back then? They had the lady come over there and they were gonna throw some tear gas at the people, right? They were gonna try to get the people went right on top of the tear gas so that they could get the full effect of the tear gas.
I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that. They got onto it, and other people were trying to tell them, no, stay back. They went and jumped on top of it and stuff like that, and were trying to drag the little kids over there to it too.
Yeah, I remember
to
that.
make it look for the visual.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit. What was it? Because everybody was like, "Oh my god, look at this!" I said, "Where they get these fucking action shots from, guys? Where they get these fucking action shots from?"
And think about it too, because the camera people are right up there on it, right? Yeah. Like, you really think that they're gonna be right up there on it and stuff like that, getting hit with some tear gas and all this other stuff? It was all staged up. And was that back when Trump was in office? Was that a part of the mission to get him?
Yeah, that was when Trump was in office. That might have been like
that was a part of the mission to get him out the paint.
First wig. Yeah. So Iron Man says Bayos's arrest was more realistic.
Oh man.
They're gonna say our family raised her vegan from a baby. Let me see. So yeah, Iron Man says he's on Android. So yeah, that's crazy that they got certain features on Apple instead of Android. Iron Man says the border scam. Don't get me started. I was in Tijuana when it went down. Lady frijoles, look it up. I remember that because I think what he talking about, it was a lady, right, that took in some of the refugees, and then the refugee tried to stab her because she like gave her like, she kept feeding her frijoles or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yep, you're right. Well, they got that Greta. She all Nike'd up from head to toe, isn't she? But she's worried about the environment. Okay.
She got like a Nike sweatsuit with some fucking cowboy
with the Nike
boots
bag
or some
around
shit
her
like
and
that.
some other. Oh, come on.
Right.
What's she gonna be flying private jets around? Next thing you know,
hey, look at her face.
We must stop this environmental terrorism, and then she hops on her private jet and off she rolls.
She's smiling. She's smiling for the photo op, bruh.
Man, some of these suckers fall for this nonsense. Like, you can't see the hypocrisy.
Right.
You can't see through all this. This is just staged nonsense. Nonsensical.
Exactly. This is crazy. And they stage it, and people eat this shit up, bro. People eat that shit up all day. All fucking day. All day. Now she relevant again, all because of that Andrew Tate shit. They gonna keep running that shit, bro.
I never even watched none of his stuff. I saw his fight before back in the day when he was kickboxing, but I never got to see all his streams.
Oh, word. I'd seen a couple of them, and like he makes sense. I'm just like, some of the shit made sense.
What was he on? Some Kevin Samuel stuff, or what was he on?
Yeah, he was on some Kevin Samuel shit.
Was he?
Yeah. Yeah. Ring of Honor Wrestling. What's this? Briscoe helps his daughter practice her cheer. What, he died? So this dude from Ring of Honor, he died.
What was Ring of Honor?
It's like a wrestling. It's like it's like the AAA of like wrestling, I guess you would say. So I guess he died suddenly. Now, I don't know what the cause of death was, but he didn't look too old. He looked rather young. This guy right there with the gray beard talking. You know what I mean? So
he looked like what's that dude's name? CM Punk or whatever?
Yeah, he kind of looked like CM Punk. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, damn. Well, rest in peace, Briscoe, Jay Briscoe. Damn.
Sad.
Yeah.
This is crazy though. It's like what we're talking about, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally go and look at these in memoriam websites because they keep track of them, right?
Yeah.
Wrestling, basketball, baseball. They have all of them. Go back and look at 2019, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
You won't see as many. You won't see as many as what you see right now.
No, you won't.
That's for sure. It's double. It's double, and in some sports, it's triple.
Damn, Iron Man said he was born in '84. He said he think it was drugs though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, still it's a sad thing. He born in '84. He's 38. What'd you say?
I was asking if he was one of those ones that was doing the eating challenges where he ate some weird stuff that one time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Still too young to pass on. That's sad. Anyway, that's a good. Let's go here real quick. So
that's a segue.
Yeah, it's a good segue to go over the Rumble. I'm gonna put the Rumble link in the chat if I haven't already done it. I'm gonna just make sure I did. But in this poll, so 67% says in a zombie apocalypse, 22 long rifle would be enough for a headshot. That's interesting. Cause I was, you know what I mean? Cause I can carry a bunch of 22 long rifle around. You know what I mean? Trying to run like I can save the big bullets for people, for real people.
Yeah.
For the zombies, I just pop you in the head with the 22 long rifle, take you out. Maybe 1 or 2 shots, boom, boom, get you out of here. Anyway, so we're gonna take it over.
They're the fast ones, like on what's his name, the World War Z, or the slow movers, like on The Walking Dead.
Or if you, I'm not even gonna ruin it. Watch The Last of Us, guys.
Oh no!
Watch The Last of Us.
Some more. It's a new variant.
It's promising, bro. It's promising. I'm gonna put it like that. The show is very promising. Go watch The Last of Us.
You got the video game, don't you?
Yeah, I got the video game. It came with the PlayStation 4. It was like one of the bundle packs. I got that one. It was a good game. It was a really good game. Yeah, so
I got it on my PS3.
Oh, where? Yeah, check it out, yo. Check out the show. It's the first episode was pretty goddamn good. So check it out. Hopefully it don't go woke. I hope it don't go woke, bro. I really do. Cuz it's so promising right now. I watched the first episode twice.
That's how they lure you in.
Yeah, that's how they lure you in, and then there'd be some. Also, Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope was a good ass series too.
Was it?
They had their social justice moment in one of the episodes, but it's a really good show. Kaleidoscope is on Netflix. It's got the dude that played Gus Fring off of Breaking Bad. I can't never remember his name. You know what I'm talking about? You saw Breaking Bad?
Nah, I never seen Breaking Bad.
You never seen Breaking Bad? Damn. I forgot the guy's name. He's a good actor. I like him. He played Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. He's a good actor. And it's got a couple of other it's just a really good show. It's a good show.
Chad probably know. But you know what? Do you remember that meme though, right? You know that meme that they had going on Twitter? It said it showed it said good TV show, and then someone comes along with a big bucket of rainbow sprinkles and they're just pouring it into the show. That's exactly before they start adding all the agenda.
Well, yeah, we're gonna read some of these chats real quick. Let me see.
Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through, and apologies for everyone to see me eating nonstop. And
hey,
I had to get my eat in.
Long time son gonna say, Mom, can I go to Cannon's house to play? Emmanuel says, I love that Cannon has all the guns. Oh, you gotta see. If y'all ain't see Jimmy Doss's, because he did the whole thing with us. Jimmy Doss got some shit, bro. Holy smokes. But what else? Derna says, you want to carry 200? You want 210 to carry rounds or 600 rounds? You want 210 to carry rounds or 600 rounds? I guess you do. I want to carry 210 rounds or 600 rounds. Shit, that little box 500, around 500 rounds. Shit, a little 22, you hit a motherfucker enough times it'll take him out too. Daisy Girl says I didn't vote because I don't know. I didn't know. It's just it's just a guess. It's just something fun. It's just a good guess. So anyway, guys, we're gonna take it over to Rumble. We're gonna take it over to Rumble for the rest of this talk. Let me put that in the chat real quick. Copy. All right, so the link to Rumble is in the chat and it's also in the description as well. So anyway, this is the end of the road for YouTube. For Jay Pile on his Cannon, Hotep saying, I got a new one, Jay. Be blessed, stay strapped, and don't miss. We'll see you guys over on Rumble.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax